Referred to as the second most powerful military power in the Middle East by retired US General John Abizaid, the Armed Forces of the Islamic Republic of Iran is headed by its Commander-in-Chief, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Iran is ranked 21st out of 133 countries in terms of their military power, with over $10 billion budget for its military requirements. Iran has come a long way in its military defense area from its intense revolutionary days back in 1979 to now. Iran is only one of the few countries in the world who dare to challenge the United States, of course with the exception of North Korea, leave alone the fact that the military spending of the United States is more than double the GDP of the whole country of Iran. History. In the year 1980, Iraq had surprised Iran by invading Iran, which turned in a war that lasted from 1980 to 1988. This was the time when Iran had just started revolutionizing when it found itself on the wrong side of the relation with the United States, resulting in an arms restriction being imposed on it by the latter. The constant confrontation and conflicts with the United States didn't help Iran either. The situation kept getting complicated when Iran started deploying naval mines to block and stop the shipping lane which passes through the Gulf of Persia. One of the naval mines struck United States Navy ship USS Samuel B. Roberts FFG-58. In retaliation, the United States countered it with its famous Operation Praying Mantis. Defense System. Post-war, Iran has been following a deterrent-based military doctrine, a framework of no first strike supported by its law enforcement forces, the Revolutionary Guard Corps, and the Army. All the three branches fall under the purview of the General Staff of Armed Forces. The logistics, planning, and funding for the armed forces are under the charge of the Ministry of Defense and Armed Forces Logistics. Every now and then, Iran had its fair share of tiffs with the United States. Though Iran follows a deterrent-based military doctrine, its leaders believe that it needs to be capable enough to defend and fight back if ever it is put into such a circumstance. It has a good stock of arsenal in its kitty. The Sejil missile, which is a surface-to-surface two-stage ballistic missile first tested in Iran in 2008, has a range of 2,000 to 2,500 kilometers. It can easily target Israel and some parts of Southeast Europe as well. A missile that can deliver a payload of 750 kilograms. It is feared by many that it can soon deliver a nuclear payload as well. Iran's Hezbollah is a medium-strength army, has military capabilities that are both conventional as well as unconventional. Many times, Hezbollah was used to carry out terrorist attacks. Their operational reach is tremendous, unlike that of Quds Force, which is limited to the Middle East only. Iran's growing fleet of Qadir-class midget submarines surely suggests that it wants to leverage the Strait of Hormuz, which is dearly protected by the United States, with as much as $8 trillion investment since 1976. Strait of Hormuz is a sea route that most oil shipments and other cargo or container ships need to take to deliver the goods to their markets. As the name suggests, Qadir midget submarines are very small in size, making it very easy for them to hide in plain sight. Detecting and tracking this is very difficult. Each of these submarines has a capacity to hold two 533mm tubes for firing torpedoes, transport special forces into rival territory, and to lay mines. Another important weaponry with Iran is their Khalifa-Fars missiles. A surface-to-surface single-stage solid propeller, it is a supersonic anti-ship ballistic missile with a range of 300 kilometers. At this range, it can easily carry a payload of 650 kilograms. Military structure. At the top of the military structure of Iran is the office of the Supreme Leader. The senior-most military body in Iran is the General Staff of the Armed Forces. It is responsible for coordination, policy-making, and monitoring of the armed forces. Under the supervision of General Staff of the Armed Forces work the two militaries, the Army and the Revolutionary Guard Corps, along with its police force, the law enforcement agency. The Army has its own ground force, Air Force, a subset of which is also the Air Defense Force, and the Navy, while the Revolutionary Guard Corps has a ground force, Air Force, Navy, BOSG, which is an auxiliary force that takes care of the social services, internal law enforcement, policing morals, etc., and Quds Force. This is a special force that was brought together for conducting extraterritorial operations. The Islamic Republic of Iran Army boasts of estimated personnel of 398,000, whereas the Revolutionary Guard Corps has an estimated 125,000 personnel. All the branches of military together possess total aircraft strength of 477, which includes 137 fighter aircrafts and attack aircrafts, 203 transport aircrafts, 79 trainer aircrafts, and an overall helicopter strength of 126 that includes 12 attack helicopters. The Army is equipped with 1,616 combat tanks, 1,315 armored fighting vehicles, 320 self-propelled artillery, 2,078 towed artillery, and 1,474 rocket propellers. Total naval arsenal, which stands at 398, comprises of 33 submarines, 230 patrol craft, 10 mine warfare vessels, 5 frigates, and 3 corvettes. Modern military prowess. Addressing a crowd in Tehran in early 2018, President Hassan Rouhani made it clear that it will enhance its military power to an extent so as to protect itself and its people from any impending threats without really seeking permission from anyone before proceeding. While agreeing that weapons that are designed for mass destruction do not have a place in Iran's military schedule, Iran also emphasized that it will keep doing all it can to keep up its military prowess if it senses any kind of threat. This clearly sets the precedence for the Iranian government and its armed forces.